Top of the morning, good afternoon, hello, and welcome back to all you wonderful coaches. All right, something that is very, very near and dear to my heart, and something that I struggled with quite a bit when I was a new coach. Even as a seasoned coach, I constantly saw people as poor, lackful, uh, can't afford it, poverty stricken. My mom used to say that poverty is not something to be ashamed of. It's just an inconvenience. And let's just say we were inconvenienced a lot. I got a lot of exercise as a kid running out of money. So when I started coaching and I started seeing, now, the part of the problem was that coming from a childhood where there was a lot of lack, there was a lot of poverty, I started putting that on my clients. Oh, let me give this client a discount. I'm pretty sure they can't afford it. I haven't seen their bank account. I don't know, but I'm making it up in my head that they can't afford it. Now, some clients genuinely could not afford coaching, and I would work with them. Even today, I still work with people who want coaching, that I genuinely feel, hey, they want this coaching, but they can't afford, my prices. And I'll work with them. And so it's your business. You can work with people on your prices. I do tell coaches, though, in Club Fearless, have a set price. That's the price that you tell everyone that you charge, and it can be either per month, per year, whatever you're charging. But I really struggled with this because I was looking at everyone as they couldn't afford it. I focused on the affordability, not the possibility of what could be possible for this client if they invested in coaching. Do you hear the language? It's not about, investing in me, because I used to think the client is investing in me. Client's not investing in me. The client is investing in coaching, in my service, in my skills as a coach. It's very different. And so I brought this to Steve and I said, I would tell Steve, these clients, they can't afford my new rates. And he would say, Dermot, part of the problem is that you see them as poor. You see them as not being enough or not having the potential to afford your prices. You see them as broken or they have cracks. And he was right. I saw people as, oh no, they can't afford it, Steve. It's like, have you seen their bank account? No, but I'm pretty sure they can't afford it, so I think I should give them a discount. They haven't told me that they couldn't afford it, but I just assumed, oh, it's too much. Again, goes back to the coaching fee. If you haven't listened to that coaching fee, what is the coaching fee? Please listen to that one because it ties into what we're talking about here. When you have conversations with people, talk to them about what's possible. How do you do that? Very simple. I used to say to clients, what would be possible in your life if we were to work together? What is it in your life that you currently don't have that you would love to have? What is your head saying no to, but your heart wants to say yes to? Great questions. What's the one thing in your life that if you never did it, you would really regret it? What's the one experience you'd love to have that you wanted to have for years, but you haven't had yet? What's the thing that you think about but haven't told anyone about? That's the possibility. And when you're in a session with a client, you want to focus on the possibility, what's possible. Now, I got to the end of sessions, and here's what I would do. I look back and I go, oh my God, what was I thinking? And I would say to the client, do you want to do some coaching? And if you can't afford it, we can always come up with a price that would work for you, which is not terrible. But they would naturally say, oh gosh, yeah, I can't afford it, Dermot. I haven't even told them what I'm charging. And they would say things like, well, what's the lowest price, Dermot? How much could I get for an hour of coaching? Now, In the advanced program, I tell the coaches 3-month minimum. As new coaches, do one session, get some skills, do another session, and pay for sessions as they go. But when you become a seasoned coach, then you want to start doing 3, 6, 9, 12 months or more. I only work with clients today for a year, but it's taken me a while to get there. I started with just free coaching and then an hour, and they'd pay for an hour, and I'd say, hey, whenever you want another session, let me know. They'd email, I know I want another session. I'd send them a Stripe, pay it, and then we can come. Always have them pay up front. Complimentary sessions, have them pay before. Very, very important. And at the end of the session, they would say, oh, I can't really afford it. I say, oh, okay, well, I'll do it for free. Or, what could you afford? But if you end the session looking at possibility, okay, let's finish up the session here. So let's reiterate, what's possible for you? What is it you want to create if you could? What would make your heart sing if you could create that? What's missing in your life? And what would you love to create? And I end the conversation on possibility. Now, I used to end it on affordability. Hey, John, I charge, let's say it was a new coach. I charge, $100 per hour. And they say, oh, I don't know if I can afford that, Dermot. And I say, well, think about it and then get back to me. Because I was so nervous. I was just like, think about it, get back to me. Now, some clients got back to me, some didn't. But if you can end the conversation, somebody says, well, I don't know if I can afford that. You can say things like, well, what are your dreams worth? Or, John, what if we were to spend the next couple of sessions looking at ways for you to make more money, which I have done with clients. I say, I'll give you a free session, and the next session, all we're going to do is look at ways for you to make more money so that you can give it to me so that I will coach you. I've done that with clients. What if we were to focus on the possibility of you? How much more money would you need to make in order to afford coaching and have a better life? Oh, $1,000, $500 extra a month, whatever it is. Why don't we spend the next session? I'll do 90 minutes and I'll only charge you $50, half my rate. And let's look at, for 90 minutes solid, let's look at you making an extra $500 per month. Would that be a good use of our time, John? See, now you're focused on possibility. Constantly bring it back to possibility with your clients. That's the key. All right, coaches. Down below is the ultimate checklist. And down there's an audio on that called Focus on Client Possibility, Not Client Affordability. Start thinking about how the session will help the client and stop thinking about whether they can afford it or not. So enjoy the download is below. Enjoy it. And please take a moment, if you can, to subscribe to this channel. It really, there's a lot of coaches out there that need our help. And the more that we can get the word out, and please share this with your friends too, the more we get the word out, the more we can help coaches who are struggling. Coaches, they're trying to sell coaching. And my whole thing is serve with your heart and soul, serve with creativity, serve your clients, treat them like humans, treat them like people on the planet, not targets of opportunity. Serve them with good coaching, serve them with coaching that benefits, that values, that impacts, that makes their life better. When you serve people with coaching, the serving will do the selling. You don't have to sell yourself. There's a whole audio on the checklist about the difference between selling versus serving or pleasing. So thank you so much, all of you, for watching all of these videos. There's one more. We're going to talk about how to show up and try stuff. My coach told me this a long time ago. Dermot, the secret is to show up, keep showing up, and trying stuff. And so in the next video, I'll talk a little bit about some of the things that I've tried over the years And some of the things that I tell the coaches to constantly be trying. So if you want to know it's not a secret, but if you want to know a tip, a tool that will really help you to have a lot more fun and a lot more adventure and a lot more joy in building your business, listen to the next video. Show up and try stuff. Until then, think big, have fun, stay curious. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you all down the road. And remember, coaches, look, have fun with this. Be light about this. The coaching journey is meant to be fun. If you are not having fun, then you're either selling or you're doing something sideways. Keep asking yourself, how could I create my business in a way that would be fun, joyful, adventurous? What possibilities are there for me if I build my business in a way that excites me, makes my heart sing, gets me up in the morning? I can't wait to get out of bed in the morning to get to the office. That's the kind of joy that you want to have in your business. This business is here to serve you. You're not here to serve the coaching business. It's here to serve you. And you've got to build it in a way that serves your life, that honors your life, that impacts your life in a positive way. Not as, oh, crikey, here I got to make another video, or I got to do another complimentary session that's going nowhere. And if you want help, we're here for you also. You can check out the Club Fearless down below. Until then, think big, have fun, stay curious, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time and your attention. Cheers.